promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Calvin Austin on the return. He's going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Okay, so their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Let's go. Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's get set. Can. Stop.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. His first throw is an interception. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Bengals nothing. York to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On one, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
11, let's get set. Behind.
Stick it in the air, and it's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On one, ready?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, Kent, the hot.
Brown on the inside give. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
24-yard line.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. The hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. The hot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He cuts it right. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Come on, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here. He connects with the rookie from LSU. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
I should probably stop their head, boy, because I got all their heads, boy.
On 2, ready.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 180. 12. The hot.
Burrow on the play action. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard.
come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, you can transform a short completion into a big play.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go, here we go.
19-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On one, ready?
Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right,
To throw again, it's Burrow. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Bates' kick is up and good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Sims now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. He only can get his yard in here, Brown. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready, set.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Warriors, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
And out. It's 4th down.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
Again, right side, here's Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
11, Thomas. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Bengals 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jumps in up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll run with Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-possession game. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Bengals 3. Case York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11. 180. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Can. 12. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Burrow to throw. It's a big strike to Hill. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game.
Bengals 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Sims now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. Keeps it even to move past the 45. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
We get to Johnson on the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So once again, Kai Kroger out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 19-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Steelers calling their first time out. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Wilson back deep for the return. He runs it up to midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They'll work against the blitz. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Throwing on seconds.
At the 36-yard line.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Suffice it to say, this rookie has not looked like a rookie this year, and his stats Well, with those numbers, he's looked like a seasoned vet, but this interception's a reminder that he is a rookie, and he still has a lot to learn.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Burrow on first down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New York knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now he's York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Gun. Cut. Wide 80.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down.
On 2.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. Can. 12. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. Cut out left. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. We get to Johnson to start this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay,
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal.
Ready.
Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Bengals 17. Dave York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 11, 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty.
Burrow setting to throw. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Big 13.
Play action now. Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he takes it down to the 33. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's get set.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Almost the completion of the wrong team there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, Thomas.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On the return, here comes Austin. Things going well so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He's got room to roam. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
You're good on the point after. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Bengals 20.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defensive game.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
It's just set.
1st
11
and
MT.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Gun.
Now Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
On 2.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing off the play fake. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Cowboy 80.
And the Steelers
Now an inside give to Johnson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football.
Ready, set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Gravity Lion.
Again, this is Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Ready, break! Ready!
They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking in the air here. He's got it over the middle. Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now is York to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I'm fine, ready?
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds the in route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now give to Johnson, coming right. By a man, he's in the clear. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On first down, they'll run. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back to the well again. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
They give it to him again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Really, 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready?
They send a man in motion.
Cowboy.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Cade York now on for the field goal. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. York knocks it through, and that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think